That Eric Bedore guy.
Right.
His nickname is Pac-Man because he's always like.
I wish he would just tell us when we were live.
Yeah, whenever there's a pretzel around, he gets like fucking crazy. Like he eats a pretzel, is like high on crack.
Is that what does it in Pac-Man?
Too much sodium, salt.
Do you get pretzels in Pac-Man?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
When's the last time you played Pac-Man?
I just remember strawberries.
You get a cherry, strawberry, banana,
Bro, he's
orange,
calling you a
apple,
liar.
and pretzel is like the most valuable one.
I forgot about
What about cherry?
Yeah, that was like the first one that he listed.
Hear that? Hear that guy over there? Children should be seen and not heard. Eric should be seen and not heard. That's
The
how I
whole
feel.
time you're talking, the camera's on me. Go ahead.
Well, now we hear him.
Cool. Well, let's look at you and not hear you. Is the camera on you?
Nope, it's on you.
Put it back on you.
No, it's good. It's close up on you.
Okay, you know what? He's pretty smart, that guy, Eric. I'll hand it to him. Theme song.
Waiting at the compound for the wizard to remove all the pain, and still Marcus and Horatio wreak their havoc, all for personal gain. Secret.
Oh, welcome back to the MEGA64 podcast. What I was going to say.
Yeah.
We were talking about the Sony hacks before we started, and there's people who are saying, you know what, these Sony hacks, these are as bad as all those naked pictures that came out about those celebrities.
As bad?
This is as bad.
I would say not as good.
They're saying now we know what it feels like.
Yeah.
To all those celebrities. No, I disagree. I just wanted to say I don't think that's the same.
Yeah, it's two totally different things. You got an invasion of people's privacy, and then you got what actually happened.
Well, I just feel like let's ask
cyber terrorism.
I just feel like whoever's making that statement really think about if you could take those emails back and just trade out a picture of your dick. Would you do that? I don't think so. I don't think you would.
Well, I don't know.
About all the
Maybe
actors knowing how much everyone made for each project and what those emails that got
it's emails
out.
like that and emails. I think some of the funny, some of the entertaining. It's shitty to say that, but some of the interesting emails are like they're talking crap on like different celebrities.
Yeah, like I don't care. She's not directing it. Kind of bullshit, right? Stuff going around.
They're like yeah, just talking crap on different celebrities. But then there's
heard some rumors.
There's like nobody, lower people who work at Sony who got their stuff exposed. That sucks. For them
yeah, I was gonna say I do. I don't have a stake in this or a side, but I do think it's funny.
No dog in this race.
It is different, but
no dog in the race. Yeah.
I do think it's funny. Some of these news sites that were calling people out for, if you looked at the naked pictures that leaked out, you're a criminal.
Yeah.
If you looked at that, shame on you. You should lock yourself up.
Shame on me.
Are the same sites posting all these gigs of personal emails that went out? And what a lot of people are forgetting is there were people's social security numbers in there. There were like life-ruining things are in there,
And
just like the pictures were.
It's Christmas time, so if you need like a credit card number, you know where to get one.
Exactly.
Check it out. Gawker.com.
I don't even necessarily know how I feel about it, but I just think it's weird. They were so oh, you can't do that, but are so eager to post all this illegal stolen shit. Because there's exciting Spider-Man news in it.
Yeah. Well, I don't pass judgment. Post everything.
You know, I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's interesting.
I say post everything.
Is it life-threatening
Except the bad
information
stuff.
that was leaked, or is it just life-changing information?
It's like your
social security numbers, payment information.
Your social security number
Yeah.
and your home address and your cell phone number.
I feel like that would be a real pain in the ass to deal with, but people have had to deal with that.
Your social security number.
Yeah, mine.
That's more than a pain in the ass.
If
they got mine, that's what I'm saying. Like if they got mine,
But you wouldn't be your life wouldn't be ruined.
Might be. Anyway,
I don't know, some of that info can really get you fucked over.
But
I would rather a picture of my dick be out there.
I think that there's a
personally.
record of this hack. Well, see, now that could have ruined poor. What's the girl in Catching Fire? What's her name?
J-Lo.
Yeah, J-Lo. The new J-Lo, not the booty one.
J-Lo,
but the,
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. she kind of had some photos that were maybe life changing for her career.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
for
horrible
me.
that got
And
out.
for you,
Yeah, because now if I ever try to release nudes in those poses, which
It's
I
like
which I have,
people have already seen.
people won't care.
Yeah, it's like we've seen
she
a butthole.
beat me to the punch, basically, is what I'm saying.
We've seen a butthole.
Anyways, welcome to the MEGA64 podcast, the #1 video game podcast on the internet. We're your hosts.
I take pride in our
My name is
top
Derek
spot.
Acosta.
Rocco Bodie. Hello.
Disneyland Pimp's there.
Yes, Garrett Hunter. No special guest tonight.
Yeah, we wanted to just get it stripped down. No guests.
Main
nothing.
dudes.
We can talk about. It's been great having Sean on a few weeks in a row, but
his writer
tonight is adults night.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
writer gets longer and longer every weekend.
It's hard because some of the topics we discussed, he's so sexually inexperienced
Yeah.
that
I know.
it's
Can't bring it
hard.
up.
He can't
Yeah.
keep it up. But now we can get racy,
know.
we can get raunchy, and it's
How did he have 7 kids without having sex?
dude.
How
it
is that even
blows-
possible?
Immaculate
It's-
conception on so
Poor,
many
poor
levels.
decisions. That's why.
It blows my mind. Anyways, welcome.
Same way you end up in Fresno. Series of poor decisions.
Right.
Anyway,
It's
no
Fresno.
offense to
Who's
Fresno.
Fresno?
Who's in Fresno?
No offense to Fresno. Whatever.
Noah Fresno.
Noah Fresno.
He's had a little too much Mexican food, folks. Put that away.
Anyway,
I'm gonna have some more of this.
yeah,
we'll allow it.
We got free Mexican food from.
For
Where is
Garrett.
it from?
Mexico.
For me.
Look at that. Is it from Mexico?
Eric
It's
was-
from Mexico.
We
It's
imported
authentic.
it.
Eric was at an event that had a little too much Mexican food, so he brought it here. This week, our show is brought to you by lootcrate.com. Go to lootcrate.com/mega64
Check them out.
and enter the code MEGA64 when you subscribe. You're going to get a discount on a box of stuff every month. Every piece of it is valuable and just artifact.
Last
Mwah.
month, free copy of Street Fighter 4. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yes.
Digital copy,
This
man.
month, I've heard a rumor. I don't know what,
John
but I'm
Cena?
going to leave a hint. Diamond ring.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's valuable.
That's better than
That's valuable.
John Cena. Wow.
I heard upcoming Loot Crate will include a gun to defend yourself from whatever you may need to defend yourself from.
Yeah.
That's cool. The Freedom Crate.
It's the crate and carry policy.
The crate and carry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so thank you, Loot Crate. Also, check out shop.mega64.com. We have an exciting array of merchandise still available. The new Blu-ray Time is running out. Fuck you. I don't want to see it.
That is
There.
whoa! That was
Is that
My
recorded video
copy.
evidence of the? That was you could sue him for that. The
You
retail.
owe me. You owe me.
The
Yeah,
price
sue
of
me.
that disc is clearly cracked.
F you.
Mega 64 Time is running out, coming out. It's
I'm
out.
gonna destroy something you
I
love.
hope that hurt his knee.
I hope it cut his dick off. Doing
Check
that.
the Blu-ray is out, 2-disc collection. It is in stock, so get your copy now. I've been seeing lots of great reviews. Thank you, everybody.
I hope your member has an incision from the dick.
Remember that
from
time
the disc.
you got nailed with that light bulb?
Yeah.
I give up. I have trouble with
Yeah.
with the disc word.
Fluorescent light bulb over my crotch. I remember that.
That's what you deserve after you do that kind of damage. to
I
his
can't
private
pronounce the
property.
D word correctly. Disc. Can't do it. Anyways,
I want to give a quick little shout out to our friends at Funimation.
Ring a ding.
Real fast. Our friends at Funimation sent us a box of stuff this week. And this, actually, as of this, once this goes up on YouTube, it'll be on Tuesday. This comes out on Tuesday. Cowboy Bebop, the complete series. They gave us a bunch of copies of this.
oh, check it out.
We've been, I think we all have.
I
been
watched it.
Rewatching it.
Yeah.
Did you finish it?
No. I just got 2 episodes in.
Yeah, me too. I just popped it in this morning and started watching it. You know what? I was reminded. I forgot because I watched Cowboy Bebop in 1999.
Yeah.
My freshman year, kind of
Yeah.
when it first came out, and I really liked it.
Nostalgic, man. Coming back.
Yeah, you know what? Firefly ripped that show off.
Yeah.
Firefly. If you're a fan of Firefly and you've never seen Cowboy Bebop,
Uh-oh.
you're about to have
Yeah.
some problems with your fandom.
This
Because when you check out Cowboy Bebop, it's going to be so clear where the inspiration came from and that this show is better.
But hey, here's the opposite side of the coin is they adapted a live action version, made it work for an American audience. Don't you think it was successful?
It was shit.
Oh,
this
these two are
rules.
brown coats.
I'm a fan.
Bebop.
Hey, I like Firefly. I like it. I'm a fan of it. I'll admit that. Cowboy Bebop is better. Check it out.
Yeah, and also this is one of the only anime productions ever that I think the English dub is
Great
excellent.
dub.
And I've been watching it that way. So anyway,
Feeling down? Try some ginseng, hey soy. Do you remember that in the second episode when he's fighting Hakim?
Apparently, yeah.
Spike goes up against him, and then he stops into the apothecary. The dub on that is great.
Yeah.
All the three old men, they're the comic relief they
Apparently,
provide
there's
for
a
the
video
series.
out there of Bill Cosby doing the theme song "Tank" or like a Bill Cosby impersonator.
Oh, okay.
Check that out if you like. If you're into Bill Cosby,
I feel like someone sent me that a
The
long time
opening,
ago, like
the
10
opening
years ago.
thing.
maybe it's not like it's that kind of thing where maybe it's not the funniest thing to watch, but you find yourself doing it for the rest of the week. Like,
Yeah.
It's better now with the recent Bill Cosby news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you read a new Bill Cosby story, put on
Wait.
his version of Tank and just
What?
let that run as the background music.
What's going on with Cosby?
Bill Cosby, he's like walking into dressing rooms. If you're just sitting there not paying attention, he'll just like shove his dick right in your mouth, just like, spit on a doink.
Here's some chemicals. in
Pudding
your
for
drink.
you.
Pudding
Have a
pop.
drink. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'll give you a pudding pop.
That recording. Fuck you.
No,
We didn't mention any colors whatsoever.
we didn't say chocolate pudding.
Oh,
Shit,
All
cut
right,
this.
Okay.
can we rewind?
cut
Oh
that.
shit. Do you have the rewind thing?
Anyways, check out
Rewind.
Cowboy Bebop and
Check out
Funimation.
Cowboy Bebop.
While you're on the Funimation website.
But hey, I wanted to say real quick, they have a deal on Funimation's site right now where they told me, they sent us all this stuff, and I was like, cool, thank you, just for free they did that. And they said, they were like, hey, if you had, if we put out a discount code for your fans, would you tell them about it? And I was like, okay.
I said no.
He said no.
I said,
yes.
didn't wanna
gi-
complicate
I said give
things.
them the discount, but we'll make it like a game.
You know.
But nobody went with my idea, so here's Rocco.
So here it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, they have an exclusive figure. It's a vinyl Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods Super Saiyan God Goku.
And you can't get that anywhere but Funimation,
Yeah,
right?
and you can get a bundle with that and the Blu-ray, or just the figure by itself, and use discount code DBZ MEGA64. I put the link to get it on Twitter, so
Dude, I
check
might-
our Twitter. And if you're watching this on YouTube, check the info below. They're not paying us to say this; they
should
just
do that for
set
my
that
cousin.
up.
We just
Christmas.
like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Hey, I was talking to Eric about this. This says Goku Super Saiyan God.
Yeah. Controversial.
Yeah, we all know if you're spiritual, if you know anything about religion, there's only one God. So I guess that's Goku. Settled. There you go.
We did it.
And then Eric said that makes Jesus Gohan. Eric, no. I enlightened him with my wisdom. Jesus is Jesus. Gohan is Gohan. They're brothers. And this is what the Da Vinci Code is all about. Anyways, just my theories. Check it out.
shit.
Get the
That's
figure for
what-
yourself.
That's what Da Vinci Code is all about.
That's what Da Vinci Code.
The
Once
second
you
one
know,
or the-
once you know that they're talking about Goku and Gohan, it all makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
check
cool.
check the info for the link and the code to get like 10% off that stuff or whatever. So yeah,
These are cool. We were talking on PPS last week about how these have taken over.
the pop vinyl figures.
Yeah, so popular, and they've got every license.
Yeah.
They got like sports.
That's like the
athletic
new
figures
Mighty
now.
Mug.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Mighty
Yeah,
Mug
Mighty
dropped
Mugs
the
died.
ball.
Where is that?
You know what? It's on. I almost feel stupid getting Mighty Mugs because they're done now and this is here. And it's like, hey,
Yeah.
I signed on for one thing.
You know what?
Yeah.
And now I've switched up.
I haven't gotten many of these because I've started a Mighty Mug collection, and
you
I
have a lot.
I have a lot of them, but
I don't understand why they didn't
done.
continue. I knew a million people collecting those.
yeah.
What happened with that?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I've started to get a few of these, some more obscure ones, so I think I might do that every once in a while.
How are they getting every license
Dude,
for every
I don't know.
fucking thing?
They're cheap though. They're like only $12
I don't
bucks.
know.
I think.
I'm suspicious. Are they getting the licenses? Let's investigate this.
Is that Ladainian Tomlinson real? If only Sean were here as a special guest to answer that.
They have
License gate?
Not only do they have the this Dragon Ball Z exclusive, but at some point they're putting out Godfather ones coming soon.
Michael
Whoa.
Corleone.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get that?
Oh yeah.
What about
In my
Robert
head, in my
Duvall's
head
character,
canon, that's all the
Consigliere?
same universe.
they're gonna do Consigliere? Look at you.
Yeah.
You're so happy.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be?
I wish he wouldn't get them, and then maybe I'd have something to find for him for his Christmas
They're not
gift.
out. They're not out. What were we
Maybe
gonna
I'll
say?
pre-order
They're the same universe.
No, forget it. Stupid
Okay.
joke. Don't want any of that.
All right.
Moving on. Moving on.
Anyway, This past week, we didn't put out shit. Hey, I wanted to tell everybody, we have a back library of videos just waiting to come out.
Yeah.
They have not come out.
Yeah.
We're waiting. We're waiting to press the button. And I thought there were several this week that I thought at least one would come out, and they didn't. So
I say let them wait. Builds the hype.
But by the time you watch this on YouTube and soon, there will be one thing that goes up, kind of a year in review video, and that should go up pretty quick. So hopefully, by the time you're watching the recording of this, it'll be out. So check that out.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But we'll see.
We'll see about that. No promises.
However, I'd like to say and announce and declare the MEGA64 Christmas Cast 2014 is going to be Sunday, December 21st
Dang.
at 7 p.m.
Dude,
Pacific,
do we have a promo?
just like the regular show.
1 week.
Yeah, Christmas Cast on December 21st. I got so many emails from people today that were like, "I can't wait for the Christmas Cast tonight." It's not tonight. Never said it was tonight.
No. Sean would definitely be here. You guys would invite him on as a guest if it was tonight.
We'll
don't know
see.
about that.
Only if he drinks alcohol.
You want him to do white wine this time, maybe?
I think he did. Did you do that
Whoa.
last time? What did he
Was
do
it
last
red
time?
wine or white wine last time? You should do the opposite, whatever it is.
I'm colorblind. I don't see wines. They're
Yeah.
all just wine. To
I just
me.
remember you put butter in his hair.
Yeah, that's right.
Krista was his sweet sister was
I'm-
trying to defend him and help him, but
I was just reminiscing about that when I ate butter for the cast. I
Yeah.
thought that was going to be worse than it was. And it sucked, but it wasn't that bad.
What's your fondest memory of a Christmas cast food that you've eaten? And I think like they suck at the time, and maybe over time they become less bad in your memory. So, what's the one that you remember most fondly?
For me, shrimp was fine. I mean, it was hard to eat that much of it, but by the end, it was like, oh god, no more.
tuna was good.
But like I like shrimp, and it wasn't that hard to eat. And honestly, cake was not that bad either.
Yeah.
Even
Oh,
though
yeah.
it looked gross and the whole situation was gross, it was cake. I was sick of it by the end, but
So sweet.
I could do it again.
Sweet
What I was
probably
going to say,
covers up all the gross other tastes.
Yeah,
what I was
it's
going to
just
say
frosting.
real quick though is, I've never had a Christmas cast food where, you know, a lot of people I know they'll binge eat something and then, I can never eat that again, or that's so gross now I can never.
Oh yeah.
I don't have that happen. Like mayonnaise was by far the worst one I did, but the next day I put mayonnaise on a sandwich. It was fine, you know.
I still have those olives in my fridge, and I have
Yeah.
them all the time.
Yeah. So for me, none of them were like that, except hard-boiled eggs last year were really gross. But I can eat hard-boiled eggs now, and it's
Yeah.
fine. But the kind that I got was a certain brand from like Costco that wasn't that good anyway. They were just bland. And I can never have, like, I'm at Costco and sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll get some. No, I'll just boil my own. I don't want to eat that brand again.
Yeah, I hear
That's
that.
the only thing that's ever happened to me like that. They just started to taste like shit after a while. But anyway, this year though, wait till you see what I got cooked up. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think it was great the year that we had Sean drink all the milk. That was
Oh, the milk shots.
a gamble. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 shots and only one was real dairy milk. The other was lactose acceptable.
Yeah, that was good.
I want to do grapes
When?
next week.
Are you really? Are we announcing what we're doing, or
No, I'm not doing grapes. That'd be fucking lame.
you gonna do carrots and?
I'm gonna do something awesome,
You're
but
not
you'll
gonna do
have
onions?
to tune in next week
Yep.
to see what it is. Check back Tim Tams. Somebody in the chat says Tim Tams. That's not a bad idea. If I can get Tim Tams from all over the world, those different flavored
Damn,
ones,
all
next
of them?
year I'm gonna prepare.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, Tim Tams would be good. But
Send me one of them Turkish delights. Those were the best.
I was going to say,
so noms.
I think Mariel is coming to the show, and she
Ew.
told me what she's bringing, and may God have mercy.
Oh no, it's Bonita flake or
Yeah, it's
something.
something.
What the fuck?
She wants everyone to try it, and
All right.
I'm fearful a little bit.
I'm gonna need to
Human
run
feces.
power. I'm gonna need to run an extension cord to get some power over to my seat.
For yours?
Yeah.
Ooh,
What
okay.
is
Oh,
that
I know what it
even-
is.
like,
Okay, I know what it is.
Could it? I'm not sure what it is.
I'm not
gonna-
cool with his idea,
I'm
but
gonna bring a blender and do milkshakes. That would be awesome. I might do
make
that.
some
Dude, if you just
margaritas.
made like ice cream and milk,
Yeah.
and, like made
Do
milkshakes.
you
Homemade ice
remember last year? I think it was Rob. It was Cheeto who said, "I wanted figgy pudding, but I don't know what figgy pudding is." So he got Fig Newtons pudding and put them in a blender.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
figgy
yeah.
pudding.
Anyways, the Christmas cast will be awesome. Tune in because it probably won't be going on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to work that out. It'll probably be on YouTube, but probably only a portion of it, or you're probably gonna have to go to our website to see it uncut or something
We'll
like
find
that.
some X-rated fetish sites.
It'll be on
hosted.
Pornhub.
Yeah, look for it on
we'll put
RedTube.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
We'll
great
stream it on
segue.
Speaking of
Live
Pornhub.
cams.
Speaking of
No,
porn,
really, great
this
segue.
This is Rocco's favorite subject.
Yeah. Oh, he can't wait.
You have
Itching
got
for this.
you got to see Pornhub and another site. Was it RedTube or I don't know? But these sites got together
Oh, I've heard about this.
and they put together a census, like a visual grid, a map of the world,
Yeah.
and it's all color coded on all kinds of porn data.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting. It was funny for a second, like, look, they did this. And then it was just fascinating. It was, okay, here's a map of the globe. Red is butts, blue
Big
is
butts.
boobs. Who goes for what?
Butts and
it
boobs.
just showed parts of the world. And it was, like I said, it was funny for a second, like, but then it just got really interesting. And then it broke it down just in the United States. Okay, what states are into what? Okay, now let's leave that. What do people search for?
Yeah.
Who searches for this? Who searches for that? Where in the world? Okay, here's, and then they have just like a purple map. Okay, the word pussy. Who searches?
Good word.
Who searches for that
Good
word?
searchable term. You guys know what you're doing.
And then-
that might bring up some things.
You know, but it was like it shows you like where to search or who searches for that word the
Yeah.
most, and then feet. Who searches
Oh.
for feet?
That's gross. That's a fucked up fetish.
Do you know?
That's not even a good fetish.
Why don't we all take a guess?
Let's take a
feet,
guess.
The highest concentration of.
Sorry,
I'm
Florida.
looking for foot fetish videos.
Sorry, Florida.
Let's.
No.
I'm talking worldwide.
No.
Oh, worldwide?
Worldwide.
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 Like which country?
We get
Worldwide.
specific as you want.
Worldwide. Mississippi.
That was Sean's guess.
You know what? Hey, I'm gonna say Italy.
The dirty South.
Okay.
The
Any
dirty
guess?
South.
I say Florida. I mean, it's got to be the U.S. If we're going countries, the U.S., United States.
It
Where-
is- it isn't.
It's not
Where
the
where
United
all are
States.
UK
Is
fans
it,
from?
is it France? Oh, is
I will
it
tell
England?
you, it is. There is one
Yeah.
winner far and away from anyone else.
With feet.
It's
Madagascar.
It's the Middle East.
Oh,
That's
that's,
not
the
one
only
country.
thing
That is
that
not
pokes
A territory.
out- the
That's the most taboo thing.
well, the toes they poke out of the hijab sometimes. Maybe that's so tantalizing. Tantalizing?
In the Middle East, it's
This would be-
insult to like show you the bottom of your feet or like throw your shoe at
Yeah.
somebody.
Oh,
'Cause
so
it's like
the-
the most
Yeah.
The dressing goes down to the
Impure-
ground.
scandalous portion of the body. Crazy.
But yeah, isn't that crazy?
You always want what you can't have.
It's taboo.
They're
Yeah.
watching those foot
Like
job
pussy.
videos then.
So if you want to know the general North American data, though, United States was in favor of butts. However,
Yeah.
you go to the Great White North, they don't want anything to do with that ass.
Canada.
All boobs up
yeah,
there.
boob men.
Yeah, but you go down south to
Oh,
Latin America.
It's a butt world down there.
it's
yeah.
it's a
Oh,
butt,
in
butt,
Brazil?
butt, butt world.
I've heard some things about Brazil.
yeah.
Yeah, what things?
Brazilian butt
Crazy
fest.
things. Like, I don't know. Are we allowed to even...
It's a big butt world after all.
Yeah.
Why does the term Brazilian
things.
butt fest pop into my mind?
There's all kinds of butt stuff
I
out there.
think-
That's the Pornhub article about what Rocco searches
No,
for.
no. There was an ad network that we had on our website
Just at Rocco's
for a
house.
short amount of time, and we got rid of them because I remember
Yeah.
running ads on. It was on MEGA64.com, and as soon as we opted into it, the ads were for. There's a porn star that also has the name Rocco.
Rocco Siffredi.
Yeah.
World famous porn.
All the
star.
ads were him,
Don't act like you don't know about Rocco
and
Siffredi.
next to that, I remember it said Brazilian Butt Fest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I think there was also Buttman Returns, but I could
Yeah.
be wrong.
Rocco gets it
Where's
done.
he been?
That wasn't as good as
He's-
Buttman
I
Forever.
tell you what, Eric.
Or
he's
Buttman
been
It might have been
Forever.
Buttman Forever.
Oh,
It might
come
have
on,
been that.
Buttman and Robin.
Buttman and Rubbin.
Come on. New career for me.
Titanic was on there too. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, that's why that. Anyway, so check out those stats. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
It's interesting.
Or don't.
Or-
Whatever.
no, I say do it. It's interesting.
Yeah, keep up.
Well,
it's
who
pop
do you
culture.
stand with? We're red or blue, Rocco or Derek. Who do you like?
Red or blue? No,
like more?
you be red. I don't want to be butts.
Okay.
I'll be buds.
Whoa.
The chat's very
Why?
upset that I knew the name of a male porn star, but I mean,
Why?
Rocco Siffredi's
I know the
famous,
name
world
of
famous.
male porn stars. Peter North.
Evan Stone. What else?
James
What do you got?
Dean.
Yeah, see? Don't fucking pretend like you're not
Yeah.
an adult.
I'm trying to think of another
If you're
one.
watching this, you should act your age, all right?
Yeah, not your shoe
Grow up.
size.
Anyways,
Your shoes
video
size.
games.
Thank you, Dad.
We're gonna get to video games.
Number one.
Thank you. The number one video game stream
That's right.
on Twitch. I want to say thank you again
I
to
want
all
to
the
say
viewers.
thank you to Twitch. Also, yeah, we're talking about porn stars. Deal with it.
Well, a lot of them are in the next game I want to talk about, Smash Brothers.
They are.
That's right.
I made custom knees. They've got one hell of a sword.
Little Mac ain't so little.
Big
I'll tell
one.
you that. My little Mac Amiibo showed up today.
You son of a
So all you
bitch.
haters out there
lucky bastard.
you.
who thought they were out, you thought they were gone, look at my face.
Does it look like a poorly painted piece
Enjoy
of shit?
that piece of
The
shit.
way they
picture.
painted it is so fucking frustrating. They promised me.
Is that what people were saying?
People have
on
said
the
that
internet?
about the Amiibos the whole time. The little Mac looks great. I've always wanted a figure of little Mac. I have one now. I'm good. I feel happy. I also ordered Captain Falcon, but that didn't ship. I don't know where
No,
that is.
oh, bummer.
Yeah, they've been selling really well. They're saying like Nintendo's this quarter for Nintendo has been like greatly boosted by those, which
That's
I think
cool.
is really funny.
Nice.
These guys have made video games so long, and it was
Now they're getting
and
into
it was
the
plastic toys that made
toy
them
game.
that gave them a good Christmas.
Well,
but,
physical-
but Smash Brothers too. I mean,
Yeah.
it all
Back
plays
in
in.
the toy world.
I'm really bummed. I hope they do a second wave because I want that Wii Fit trainer so bad.
Yeah, that's been gone.
Good. Gone. I waited on it, and now I've actually started maining with that character. I was playing with the Robin, but I'm
Yeah.
way better with Wii Fit Trainer.
I can't get the
Has
hang
there
of
ever
Wii Fit
been?
Trainer.
Has there ever been like a badass fighting game where you could just create your own player?
Wasn't Tekken or
Soul Calibur, you
Soul
could do it.
Calibur? Yeah, I mixed those two up, but yeah, Soul Calibur you could.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you can
and you
create
can
your
in the new.
character.
I mean, the new Smash Brothers, you can make a me, whatever.
I guess that's cool.
Yeah. I have my I programmed my me character, me fighter, whatever, to fight exactly the way I want it. I really like playing with that.
I played with someone who was using custom characters on, and they were played with a custom you, a Rocco.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Does the Rocco like moves? Are they like MEGA64 centric moves?
No,
Like,
but you
it'll
can-
go to a trash can and like eat food out of it to like gross you out.
You can make quotes for the taunts.
Uh-huh.
So they were like him saying,
Like it's
quotes.
pocket clock.
Yeah, like stuff related to the show.
Hell yeah. Keep on doing that. Shit.
It's cool.
But yeah, they said that there is a chance that a lot of old Amiibos won't be reprinted, and it was Wii Fit Trainer, the Villager from Animal Crossing,
Yeah, that's literally the first second
Marth.
choice. Is I just want to
And-
get one
and Marth.
and the two that I want are like yeah.
Well, it was just funny because I was telling you earlier, but Kevin and I went to Target, and those were like the only ones they had. They had rows of them, and I texted Dominic, "Aren't these rare?" And he went, "No."
Half hour later,
And I
right?
fucking bought milk and went home, and that was it. And then I found out later they were like people are selling them for $100 each.
But like later that day is when that news article broke. Yeah, you
So,
told me, and I went.
My
I went
brother,
straight to the store.
shit, piss on you.
We
Piss on
called. We called a retailer during the stream on Wednesday and talked to them,
Yeah.
and they said that they were all recalled because they were defective.
Yeah,
Where's that information come from?
yeah, their heads.
Yeah.
Breaking news. You got the scoop first. Hey,
fun.
I was, this is completely unrelated to anything, but I feel like being on the internet, you get punished sometimes for being a person who doesn't have ad block on your computer. I don't have ad block. I don't block ads on my computers, especially here at work. I was here the other day on my computer, and I clicked an article on I clicked an article on Facebook, and suddenly this pop-up came up on my computer, and it was like, warning! A computer virus has been detected on your computer.
Out loud, yeah.
Press this button to scale. I started shouting. I was like, holy shit! I pushed myself away from my computer desk, and I just ran out of the room, and I left the door open.
That would give my grandma a heart attack.
Yeah,
if that
because
happened to her
I
online.
feel like
That's what we were talking about.
that's the kind
Scare
of
old
response.
people.
When the fucking nuclear alarm goes off, like, and this robot voice, like, that's what they're expecting. They want you to shit your pants.
Yeah.
And I just felt like,
You got like
why would you do this to
you
people?
got rickrolled.
It was worse. It was scary.
If that happened to anybody, I mean, it was us, so we were all cracking up. But if that happened to,
that'd piss me
any
the fuck
older
off.
people in my family, they'd be like, now my computer just yelled I had a virus. So I formatted my, it's not what I was supposed to do.
Hey, when I was a kid, like, my mom would get these AOL emails from, like, pornography
Fishers?
solicitation.
Yeah.
No, just, like, porn things. And she'd be like, hey, what websites have you been going to?
I got that
I tried to explain, like, spam to her. And
You're
just,
like, it goes to everyone. It's not me.
And she's like, how stupid do you think I am? And it's like, I can only imagine, like, that kind of relationship now. Like, some clueless older parent, grandparent, whatever, has a fucking computer yelling at him like it's D-Day.
That's why I taught my grandma to use an iPad, and she can do everything she wants to do on
That is
an iPad.
my go-to for everyone in my family who's, hey, I'm just looking for a computer. All I need is email and go on the internet. What do you recommend? Don't get a computer, get an iPad. Just get an iPad. Oh, are you sure? Because desktop would be no. Is that all you're gonna do? Are you gonna edit video or do any of that?
eBay.
No, just email and just
Someday-
email eBay. Nope.
Someday in the future, it'll be the exact same thing, but there'll be a 10-second countdown to scan your computer, and if you don't hit it, the computer will explode. That's it.
They'll figure it out.
That's 2030.
I can't wait.
Look forward to that.
I remember watching. Does anyone out there watching this show remember The Broken?
No.
There was a show called The Broken by Kevin Rose, who used to be on Tech TV. He was on Tech TV as a host.
Yeah.
But then on his own, he would do a illegal hacker show. He would show you how to
You would
mess with
tell
stuff.
me about this.
Yeah.
Certain people would call in every week.
They'd share. It wasn't a call-in show, but
Would
they
Skype in with people?
No, not
No?
on that. But they would post their episodes just on Kazaa. Like there was no central way to get it. They'd just be on Kazaa.
Oh, wow.
Or whatever. And they would. I remember one episode they talked about how to put thermite in your computer so you could just trigger it to.
Jesus.
Oh, someone's messing with my computer, and they blow it up. Termite. And they have their neighbor. They had a neighbor named Ramsey.
That's what I remember you telling me about. I thought
they,
this guy was a caller, but this is like sketches within the.
They had a neighbor named Ramsey who barely knew English, and they would have him act in the show, and he would come out, "Hello, my hacker biatches. I am going to show you." And they would have him do it. He put thermite. Okay, here's the thermite. Bombs away, and he would hit the thing, and the computer was out. They put it in a field to show that it worked. That it was a laptop going boom, 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 like fireworks coming off. It was great.
God.
Yikes! What was that show called?
The Broken.
And it was video.
Still floating around
I think you
out
could
there.
find shit copies of it on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
But it was great. They would teach you how to scam pizza places for free pizza and stuff.
Ramses.
It was all great if you were 17 with no money and just found it. You know what I mean? Anyway. And you could also tell what year it was made because they always do transitions. They always do transitions out of stuff in the guy's room, and it's usually always a Matrix poster or something.
Oh, yeah.
So they would all right, our next segment we're gonna do this, and then they would move the camera up to the code poster, with the Trinity on it.
Dude,
anyway,
the Hacker Nation.
That's funny.
Shout out to The Broken. I remember the first time we ever went, when we went to once they had merged G4 Tech TV. That guy was working there. And Kevin Rose was there, and he was and he saw us, and he was like, "Oh yeah, hey, the Tetris video was brand new at that point." He was like, "Oh, I just saw your Tetris video. That was really funny." And I was floored because I recognized him first. I was just like, "Oh, you saw my video?" Yeah. I was like, "Well, hey, I love The Broken." I think he was expecting me to say Tech TV or whatever. He was like, "Whoa, you saw The Broken?" We both had that moment of "You saw that? You saw that?" Yeah,
that's cool.
So I was like, "Yeah, Ramsey's my favorite." There's an episode where they
love Ramsey.
There's an episode they try to get Ramsey to talk about rappers. Hey, if you hack, I like Snoop Dogg, and he tries to say Notorious B.I.G. and he goes, "I like Snoop Dogg and Props B.I.G." He says Props B.I.G.
Props.
Anyway, the subtitles are all question marks.
Props B.I.G. He probably
And of course,
just
Props B.I.G.
He looked at Notorious and went, I give up on this.
Props,
We're
yeah.
saying props.
Yeah, give him props.
The Broken.
Props
Check it out.
B.I.G..
Look it up. Look it up.
Check that out.
Put it in the link down.
Have you been playing any other stuff?
I played some Smash Brothers today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I hope to play some Evil Within when I get home. But yeah, I played some Smash Bros. Like I said, Wii Fit Trainer is, I think, my new go-to. I'm actually good with that character now.
Yeah.
Nice.
I haven't played that since we played it.
Really?
I think I might have mentioned this in the podcast. I don't remember, but for some reason this last week it came over me. I was like, I never beat the Last of Us remake on PS4.
Yeah.
And I just was like, there was one night I couldn't sleep and I just barged it overnight. And it's really funny. What I always do, this is my routine with playing games. I always play games easy the first time out.
Yeah.
Just to play it and see what it's got and whatever. I don't care about a challenge.
It depends.
The first time.
I do that with some stuff.
Yeah, some stuff I might change. Yeah, whatever.
Title to title.
But Last of Us, I played easy the first time, whatever. Well, now I know I really like the game, and I know the ins and outs of it, so I went to hard this time.
Mm-hmm.
I just went straight to that. And it was funny how I don't know if I just got lucky. I just breezed through the last part of that game. I was ready for, oh man, I'm going to die. I barely have supplies. And it was like, oh my god, I got to kill all these things. I got to kill all these people. Well, yeah, hold on. Are they... Oh, they're dead. It's like, wait,
Nice
this is on hard mode. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know if I guess
Yeah.
just that was it.
It's good.
Easy.
It's the fucking Koba on the horse.
Yeah,
Damn.
American Sniper.
Yeah.
That's you, right?
But
there.
anyway,
Rocco Cooper.
Inspired.
so yeah, so I beat that really quickly. But anyway, yeah, it was cool. I mean, I already knew I liked that game.
Yeah. That's
Anyway,
a
I
fun
played
one.
that.
Gotta
one.
get
You
back into
played
that
anything?
one.
Or?
No. I haven't. Thanks for asking. F you.
Aw.
I'm in the process of switching residencies.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a fancy way of saying I'm moving
Oh yeah.
to moving on to bigger and better things. Nice house, luscious neighborhood. All my consoles are still packed up. But I have been playing Space Rangers 2. This is the 4th week. I want to recommend it.
Hell yeah. You got that computer unpacked though, right?
Got my laptop open. Space Rangers running. It's tight. So check it out.
Metal Gear Solid. I don't think we
Oh.
talked about this time. Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain is coming to Steam.
That got announced.
That really surprises me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hasn't that been announced for a while?
It has been for a little bit.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that though, because I went through and played Metal Gear Ground Zeroes this weekend as well.
Oh
Just
yeah, that's right.
Had a weird desire to jump into.
Yeah, and you talking about it
some
made
of
me
the
wanna go
extra
play it,
missions.
too,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I played for 2 missions. That game's still like a lot of fun to jump in, and I'm glad the controls are still so like sharp in my head because
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. That Metal Gear Online trailer they put out, I've really kind of gone over that thing a couple times, and it's made me excited to play that.
Yeah.
And I've kind of shied away from the online stuff. I've tried it out, but I never really got hooked in the previous Metal Gear franchise.
Yeah. Ground Zeroes. I don't know if it still will be by the time this goes out, but it was 9 something on Amazon this weekend.
That's cheap.
For PS4, it wasn't even $10. Oh, until the 20th.
Dang.
And it's a physical copy?
Yeah, you
Wow,
have
that's good.
no excuse to not get that.
$10, guys. That's like one of the... People say that game has no replayability, but I think it has so
Oh,
much
I replayed the
replayability.
shit out of it. There were so many side quests to do
Yeah.
and stuff. Oh yeah.
that
For $10, come on. I posted that the other day, and I got a lot of responses that were like, "I'm waiting for the inevitable Phantom Pain Ground Zeroes pack in, or 2-pack."
Get out of here.
Personally, $10
Get
is
the
probably less
fuck
than
out.
what you bought your dinner for, and
How
you don't
much-
have to wait a year.
Eric, how much do you think this costs right here?
Probably more than Ground Zeroes.
$14 probably right here.
Probably.
Yeah. Guys, Ground Zeroes is $9.99. What are we doing?
So there you
Give
go.
Think about
Kojima a
that.
break.
Get it and give it to somebody Christmas time.
Ooh, that's a good.
That's a
Christmas
good
gift.
gift.
That's a good
True.
Christmas
Boom.
present.
They don't know it was $10.
It's also, I guess it's also $10 on PlayStation Network. Huh.
Download
You guys
it.
can't go wrong.
Do it.
Can't go wrong. I like to have that physical copy, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're old.
I'm trying to increase my carbon footprint. I know there was a big thing about decreasing, but now I've kind of swung the door back in the opposite direction.
I'm a fan of physical copies because you can't trust the digital copies
No.
because they go away.
I
my,
can't trust
my physical
anybody.
copy ain't going nowhere.
I can't trust my parents. I can't trust women.
Why not?
I can't trust physical or digital copies.
I trust my parents and I trust women,
Oh, really?
but I don't trust digital copies. So if there's anything me and Garrett can agree on, it's that.
Yeah, at least
digital
we can
copies
agree.
suck.
At least we can agree.
I have gotten great results out of
Parents?
Sony's,
Oh.
out of women.
Oh, I've gotten great results.
Great,
Don't get me
to
wrong.
great results.
Someone can be trusted, Rocco.
I gotta tell you.
Peanut butter. Anyways, what about
Comes in
Sony?
a jar,
Yeah.
and lots of people like it.
Lighten the mood.
What about Sony?
I have gotten great results out of their digital versions of stuff. Like Sony has handled that really well.
Yeah.
I prefer to have a physical copy of stuff, but Sony, I find that when you download games with them, it's like, oh yeah, and you can play it on your Vita. Oh, or you could do this or do that.
Yeah.
They have handled that stuff really well. I don't trust it with any other company. Nintendo or Microsoft?
I definitely don't trust it with Microsoft.
Yeah, yeah, definitely not with Microsoft.
Yeah.
With Nintendo, I still feel like they haven't figured out things moving to other devices and stuff. So I'd rather just give me a copy. Give me a copy of that. Sony has handled it really well. I still would rather have a physical copy, but Sony, really, I mean, man, the shit they showed at that PSX in terms of everything playing on more than one device and
a lot more
this is
integration
awesome.
with the Vita.
Man, when they
that's
released
cool.
the PS4 version of Flower, I didn't have to buy it again. It was
just
you
there.
bought this when it was on PS3. You're good.
Yeah, it was
I
there.
don't think any of the other companies of the big three can have that. You know, and they're getting Yakuza 5 as a down. I mean, that's incredible. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to say they did a really good job.
Check out Steam.
Check out Sony.
Check out
Steam.
Check it. Steam and Sony kind of are friendly though, because I got a Steam account through Portal on my PlayStation 3.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's how I created my account.
Steam don't care. They'll
No, Steam's they're all
inclusive.
Inclusive, yeah. They love any kind of business. You guys want to gift games? They let you gift games. Someone gifted me. I wish I knew who to thank. A game called I think like Killing Floor. Is that
Killing Floor is fun.
Yeah,
I have Killing
you
Floor.
You have that? Oh, maybe we could play.
It gets old, but it's fun.
Yeah,
while it lasts.
I watched a little YouTube clip before I installed it.
Actually, last time I played Killing Floor was probably this time last year doing the Christmas
Really?
mod. They have a Christmas mod on Killing Floor. Every season they'll update the game and they'll put jack-o'-lanterns on the heads of the
That's cool.
zombies or snowmen, whatever.
Interactive.
A little bit.
You know what was really good about that is the only time I've thought that an iOS version of a game was better than any other version was Scribblenauts. I thought that was the best on iOS, and they would update that every time there was a holiday or a whatever.
For a good 2 years,
Man,
it was
for a
updated,
long time.
all the time. Yeah,
constantly. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway,
anything else?
If there's no other game stuff, no, I was going to ask if there were any movies you saw. Because we saw something.
I saw.
Garrett
Yeah,
and
I saw. But me and Eric saw a movie. I don't know if we should bring this up now. I say why not? A documentary about Gothic King Cobra.
My fucking
saw
god!
that?
Yeah.
God-
Someone on Facebook was talking to Frank about it, and I don't remember where, but I clicked on the link and I found someone made a 1 hour documentary.
Yeah, I remember they were working on it 2 years ago.
This guy is,
That's when it was filmed. Gothic King Cobra has a documentary about him from 2012. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah, it just came out in 2014, but it was shot in 2012. And this guy's like a weirdo YouTube vlogger.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ,
Was it good?
Yeah.
I had such a good time watching it.
There's a lot of quotable stuff from it. He loves to talk about things that never happened in reality, but he's just kind of making them up as they go along.
You know when you're 14 and you have other 14-year-old friends, and there's the one friend who just makes up stories, and he thinks that shopping at Hot Topic is cool and wearing his Marilyn Manson Rob Zombie combo shirt.
Okay. Yeah, that guy.
Now imagine being
I'm not 14 anymore.
Right, that's the thing. Imagine being 14 forever and just your body keeps growing, but your maturity doesn't.
Okay.
It's really incredible. Man,
Gothic King Cobra is the name.
It's the name of the documentary. Yeah, it's an hour long.
Whoever edited this documentary was they had some really good timing, awesome, some awesome hard cuts that were so just bang, spot on, perfect.
Perfect.
So this is, just if anyone doesn't know, it's a YouTube person named Gothic King Cobra who acts this way.
And they show you a glimpse into it looks like around 2 days and nights of this guy's life.
We'll slice of life from him and hanging out at Wendy's.
Yeah.
Damn. Great. Wow. I'll have to check that out.
It's interesting, man.
Cigarettes and fast food.
Music's great score.
Hell yeah.
It's a fun documentary.
Yeah.
Where can you find it?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, it is on YouTube.
Yeah.
They posted it. Okay. Well, anyway, so you guys saw that. We saw Exodus.
Yeah.
Exodus, Gods and Kings.
Gods and Kings.
And what did you think of that?
It was all right.
Yeah, it was good.
It's like, yeah, I have
It was
to
note
admit,
for note. I didn't think it was bad at all. It was note for note. It was exactly what I expected from
and
it.
I was so fucking tired, and there were like some times where I was like struggling to stay awake, and then finally,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was. I don't know. It was the more I get away from it, the less I'm like, eh.
Yeah, it was what I expected. I enjoyed it.
I definitely had fun.
I need to see it again.
People say that's a popcorn movie. Is that something people say?
Sure.
I could see that. Where I just wanted to go to the theaters and see a big CG battle.
Yeah,
thing.
it was
That'd be
a
popcorn.
Christmas blockbuster
Yeah.
movie, and that was it. It was fine.
It was funny. The most interesting thing about going to the theater was, I guess I didn't anticipate this. I know this
Yeah.
is based off a religious story. It's
Yeah.
a story of, some biblical events happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the story of Exodus.
Well, there were a lot of older folks as we were going into the theater, and I kind of made a note of that. And then as we were sitting in the theater, I saw a group of nuns walk up to their seats.
Yeah. And what was funny is, so Garrett is sitting next to me. I didn't see them come in. And Garrett leans over and goes, 2 nuns walk into the theater. And I was like,
I just posted joke.
yeah. What's the rest of the joke?
No, look.
Because I was waiting, like, what? And then a priest and a rabbi? Like, what? What's the next part? It confused the hell out of me. And he's like, 2 nuns walked into the theater. And I was like, what? Oh, they were in their habit. Is that what, habit? Is that what you call it?
Habit, yeah.
They were in the
Habitat.
outfit.
Full habit.
Got a bad habit.
Not a bad habit.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it was fine. I mean, I like I said, that was what I expected from it.
Yeah.
It wasn't surprising in any way. It was what it was.
It was pretty.
Sounds whack. Having not seen it and hearing your review.
Yeah, I mean,
it really
don't-
does.
we're
Don't
not-
really want to go see
That's
it
the thing.
now.
I don't want to. I'm not recommending it because
All right.
it was if you wanted to go out to the movies and you wanted to see some special effects on the screen.
All right.
It wasn't. It really wasn't bad. It just didn't. I mean, it's
But
exactly
didn't
what
feel
you're picturing right now.
A little disappointed, I guess, in Ridley Scott as well because like I like him and that's the only reason I really I like the actors in it, but I
Yeah,
also
I
like
wouldn't have
Ridley
seen
Scott.
it. Yeah.
So it's like
All right.
But he's an interesting director. Derek summed it up perfectly the other day. Ridley Scott is one of those rare people where one movie
yeah.
makes them rule. Because
Yeah.
his past stretch of movies hasn't been that great.
no.
But if his next movie comes out tomorrow and it kicks ass, everyone always loved him.
Yeah,
oh
I
yeah,
remember-
Ridley Scott!
Oh, Blade Runner,
Roger made the
Alien.
comment. He's like, "Yeah, Ridley Scott. He kind of sucks now." And my
Yeah.
response was, "Yeah, well, you suck until you roll, because all
Yeah.
it takes is one hit." and
That's
then-
one guy. Like, there's some people who might not be able to escape that, but
Whatever
he
your
is
last
not one
thing
of
is.
them.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it was fine. It really was. I thought you can't go wrong with it. It is what it is. That was it. That's
That's
the
it,
final
that's
line
all.
of the. That's the final line
Yeah,
of the
and
movie.
hey, I
is
say
what it
that's
is.
life advice, not just for Ridley Scott, for everybody. You suck until you roll. Life sucks, and then you stop sucking.
I thought the actress who played Moses' wife she had tattoos like on her face and on her lip, super hot.
I bet you like
Beautiful.
I bet you like that too.
I don't know. I don't
I also bet you
typically
like
like
that.
tattoos on women's
I,
faces.
I
no.
didn't know Aaron Paul was in it. And
What?
that made me. It took
Yeah.
me by surprise. There's a
one is-
guy. There's like a guy being whipped, and he like lift his head, whatever, and he lifts, and it's like, I thought he was gonna go, "Free me, bitch." That's a
Yeah.
Breaking Bad joke. Check out Breaking Bad.
He's got a part
on
in it.
Netflix.
There's the guy who talks really funny in Trainspotting, Spud, I think is his name. You know that character? He's in it.
Who was he?
He worked for Ramsey's council explaining
What was going on?
what was
with
going
the plagues
on
and
with the
stuff?
plagues.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And then
The other guy that I forget his name.
there's a lot of recognizable character actors in that.
Yeah, because I was gonna say one of them was a business guy in Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, really?
The other guy the other Pharaoh guy that was like talking with them that he kept going to meet.
Oh,
with.
the counselor dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or he was the head, one of the generals. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Was from Dark Knight Rises, and that
It-
was weird.
What it reminded me of was seeing this ancient Egyptian setting, but it was all modern, like business planning, dialogue, conversation between, like everyone dealt in a very modern. They dealt and carried themselves in a modern way.
Yeah.
Set in this setting, but it was like it honestly seemed like a business meeting that I go to at my regular job when they were sitting down to discuss
Yeah.
plans on the pyramids and the
Yeah.
next statues. It's like, oh, this is how like me and my boss talked to. It was
Yeah,
weird.
they did-
was
it did- it
very
was kinda like that.
contemporary script, contemporary dialogue with this, really futuristic and kind of pretty, you know, because everything's just vast CG landscapes and stuff. It was good for a popcorn flick.
I didn't think it looked futuristic. I don't know where.
Well, I'm sorry, just like
It's
pretty.
ancient
Not,
shit.
not
It wasn't futuristic, but
I didn't-
other than
These
that.
I know what you
futuristic
mean,
desert
though. Yeah.
landscapes.
CG, epic.
It just looked
But-
like a
but
a
a
really
lot of it-
high quality CG.
There was some real big
spanning.
CG shots a couple times, but I was surprised that most of it was practical. It was
Yeah.
pretty practical. That was cool.
It looked good. It was pretty. It was a pretty movie too. Visually stunning.
Anyway, yeah, but that was it for me. Did you see anything? You just been
No.
moving.
I haven't seen anything.
We wanted to go see Inherent Vice, but it's not wide release yet.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's like limited release.
Is it playing anywhere near?
I don't
LA.
know. I don't think so. I tried to look and I didn't see
Because
it.
it did open limited, but
LA
I
people,
don't.
I think, are
I
the
know
only
Jason
ones
saw it. I know Rodrigo saw it.
Yeah.
And Katie and Braith saw it.
January 9th, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's weird that it's.
I'm hearing pretty good stuff about it.
So Joaquin Phoenix didn't quit acting, right?
No.
He's back.
Yeah.
Well, he's in this movie.
He was in The Master, too.
I watched that documentary he made about him quitting acting or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Yeah.
That was fake.
I know, but I watched it and it was bad. It wasn't entertaining.
What was the point of that?
He was doing it seemed like
It was
an
supposed
art,
to be like a mockumentary.
yeah, like an art
but-
film
yeah.
thing, but
I just love that it didn't pay off in any way. For
Well,
him.
it was probably fun to make.
He also too like legitimately I think wanted to try to be a rapper and it didn't work out. And so this movie
and all the fake interviews he went on. Letterman
I
and
think if he would have been if the rap thing would have really taken off and this movie would have been like some sort of cultural phenomenon, but it all just kind of didn't work out. And now they don't
Yeah.
know how to explain it.
it was a fun project, I'm sure at the time, for him
Yeah.
to probably want to do something different.
Uh-huh.
He made a little money. He could take time off to experiment.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what
he's
he
back.
said.
He came and fucking killed it with the Master, and now this
He was
is
in
getting-
Her, too.
Yeah. Yeah. He was great in Her.
But that's funny.
He's an interesting looking guy.
I started watching something on Netflix called The Birthday Boys. It's a sketch
Yeah.
comedy show
Yeah.
with Bob Odenkirk is the executive producer.
I've heard about this.
It's so fucking good.
Really?
Like, I love sketch comedy, but, like, goddamn.
It's good.
Fuck, I love it.
I'll check that out.
Yeah, I've only watched, like, the first 4 or 5 episodes. Dude, I really enjoy it.
I didn't know that was on Netflix.
Yeah. I'd never seen it. I'd never heard of it. I ran across it, and then somebody said, like, oh, yeah, Bob Odenkirk is, like, in it. And he's in it a lot. So, it's cool.
Tight.
Ooh.
Birthday Boys. Check out Birthday Boys.
Check out The Birthday Boys.
Check him out.
Check them out. Watch it in your birthday suit.
Do we have an agenda? What's next?
We don't
don't.
have an agenda
Fuck,
tonight.
This is what happens when you don't have
We're
an
off
agenda.
the script.
We can talk more about Pomplamoose. We have last week's agenda.
Yeah,
here.
let's look at last. Yeah,
do,
let's.
do you want to apologize for maybe being too easy on Pomplamoose now and go back to being rough and hard on them?
It is
Rough.
what it is, and it is bad.
Pomplamoose likes it rough and hard.
Pimplemoose.
I see what.
I don't fucking know. Look, I started
Hey,
watching Basic
speaking of-
Instinct on Netflix. Basic Instinct is on Netflix. It was good for the first 40 minutes. Then I turned it off. I'll
Did you
finish
see
it
the
later.
crossing and the uncrossing? I started.
I
active.
did.
What was it?
But
Lone Survivor?
I'm too old
Lone
to
Survivor.
care.
Yeah, I started Lone Survivor, and I kind of fell asleep, and someone asked, how could you fall asleep during Lone Survivor? But, regardless, I have to finish the last, 20 minutes.
Lone Slumberer. That was
apparently.
you.
I could
it's a
fall
gory-
asleep during any movie if I was tired.
It's like war porn. It's like super violent gore.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
There's a lot of the same dudes getting shot in a bunch of different holes in their body.
Yeah, and I've been watching
Before they
Cowboy
finally
Bebop. Cowboy Bebop's awesome.
Fucking crazy. Yeah. Cowboy Bebop's.
And I still want to recommend. I recommended this last week. Altered States. It's fucking awesome.
I got a lot of emails after that were like, Rocco, he's right. You should watch that.
Yeah, check
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
good.
Don't look up what it's about. Just watch
I
it.
need to
is
watch
it on
it again.
Netflix?
No,
Oh, it's not.
you'll have to track it down.
Speaking of going back to Pomplamoose,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite topic.
I got an email. By the way, if you have any questions or you want to submit anything to email, you can email us at podcast@MEGA64.com.
I'm gonna open this baby.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. You're opening up God.
We got an email from Poncho, our friend Poncho. He's called in before.
Poncho Moose.
And he says, hey, I wanted, this is my first time writing in to answer question of the week. I've been a long time fan of you guys. I catch the podcast whenever I can. I'm answering this question as a fan of both MEGA64 and Pamplemousse.
Whoa!
He's a
Holy
Pumble
shit.
fan.
I
Crossover
honestly
fan.
love their music. I don't listen to as much as I used to, but I still dig their style. Anyway, my favorite cover by them is September, the original by Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's an important song for me, and their cover is just as good in its own way. I commented this on the YouTube edit of the podcast, but I'm not sure if you saw it, so I'll paste it here. And this is his response to what we were saying.
But that song is so good on its own right. Why, like,
The one that goes.
I agree with you.
I don't see the need to cover that. Hey, they kind of fucking
when
nailed it. You can cover whatever
September
you want, but they
No?
kind of fucking nailed that the first go round.
Yeah,
so.
I think so too. But
that
anyway,
one?
so here's what he said.
Hey, wait, September is Our Love Will Go On Forever. That one?
No, I think it sings 1st of September. Do you remember?
Oh, okay, yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire is great.
So he wrote on YouTube. He said this was his response to what we were saying. This wasn't their first tour. They've done the whole low budget thing before. They've crashed on couches, lived out of a van, and all that stuff.
They should have done that again then. Cool.
And the
Let
light
the man speak.
and the light show is more of a projection show. I don't know how to explain it. They use a projector and play around with physical objects to make art that is associated with the music. I dig their music. It's cute and makes you feel good, but man, they really did kind of drop the ball with this tour.
Well, they just lost money with the tour, and it was an ineffective way to tour. I think that's all we said they're guilty of, right?
Well, you know what? That guy is a fan of theirs and
Yeah.
is saying they dropped the ball. So there you go.
You were too nice on them.
I said they dropped the ball too, and I'm not even a fan of
Fucking
theirs.
ball
So there you have
droppers.
it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen. I listened to fucking Black Sabbath records this morning. I don't know about that. Did they cover any of that? Did they do Children of the Sea?
They
Well,
should.
I'll
They
check it
should.
out as soon as we get into the after show.
All
I'll
right.
search
If
cool
we can
Pamplemousse
find a
covers.
Pamplemousse Children of the Sea
Pample
cover,
covers.
I'll be down with that.
It's cool. They're going for it. They're doing their thing. Can't hate. It sucks, but I'm not hating.
I listened to Jefferson Airplane this morning, man. When White Rabbit peeked Eric through the toaster into the bathtub.
Damn.
You know what? I have a chip on my shoulder when it comes to like media and things. I like it to be dark. I like it to be heavy and like
Yeah?
moody. If it like puts me in a bad mood, I feel like good. I feel like
It
hey,
did
this
yeah.
thing accomplished something. It's fucking with my head. So light cutesy stuff, not my cup of tea.
Doesn't do it for you.
And that's doesn't do it for me.
I agree with you.
You've got a dark heart and it needs feeding.
I do. I'm like the Grinch.
I was thinking more like Spawn.
I'm like if you mashed up the Grinch and Spawn. Like I came back from hell to fuck up Christmas.
That
That's-
should be on a
whoa,
t-shirt.
dude.
Can somebody put that on a t-shirt?
Yeah.
It's like I'm Spawn with all these with the Grinch face, and all these chains are coming out of my
Chains
body,
coming out, yeah.
and they're latching onto your Christmas gifts, and I'm pulling them back with me straight into hell, baby.
Dude.
John Leguizamo could suck it.
Go down to hell and smack up Satan and go back to heaven where all my homies waiting.
That's right. My homie being Jesus and Gohan.
That's a new
And Goku.
That's a new spin-off for Saints Row. Get out of hell.
What's the
Oh,
next
yeah.
email? It's been so long since we've done emails.
Yeah, email podcast at mega64.com and maybe we'll read yours.
Get your question in, guys.
Daniel M. The subject is
Look at this
Pamplemousse cover idea. Please read urgent.
Okay.
And
Only Pamplemousse
the
emails
text-
for the whole night.
The
we could do a Pamplemousse style cover if you want. We could
the
set it
text in the
Yeah,
email
we
says
fucking
they
could,
should
'cause
cover
No effort.
they should cover Gangnam Style sent from my iPhone.
They probably have,
up.
and it probably has 2 million views.
Gangnam Style.
Got
When was the
it.
last time you watched the Gangnam Style music video?
I actually watched
I
it
think it's been
last
like-
week
Oh,
because it's gone over 2 billion views.
I also watched it last week, and that sent me down a rabbit hole of watching Maddie B. Raps Gangnam Style.
I've seen Maddie B. Raps within the month, but I haven't seen Gangnam Style in like 6 months. Easy. I'm due. Due
Easy.
for.
You're-
I know
yeah,
he's the
you're
nut.
due.
Well, he's a nut job. I know he promoted. I like that video that he promotes nut job.
Nut job. Hell, crazy.
I am
Chris
nuts.
R sent an email that says, "Are you going to file a lawsuit against Viacom for how that new South Park ripped off MEGA64 episode?"
What?
I saw that too, and somebody asked me the same thing.
Yeah,
what was the ripoff?
their latest episode really. There are parts that were like, "Wow, this is the Benny episode of version 2."
That's
nice.
that's
It
what
is
somebody told me.
Cartman in the corner the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's meant to be a play on Let's Plays and PewDiePie. and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah, yeah.
like that. So no, obviously
It's just
wasn't-
come full circle.
Yeah, it's just really.
I think they watched our DVD.
I
and
agree.
they owe
I agree
us
with Derek.
Derek wants
moolah.
some money.
I want $1 million damages.
John Rohrbacher should be pissed.
There you go.
Yeah, John should at
Nobody
least get
knows
$1 million.
who that is.
You should get $2 million. Derek, shoot higher.
One for annoyance tax. Another email.
Is hold on. I can't read that. Fuck it.
Is J-Ob's good? No.
See, I always thought Goku's gi would look better with the big symbol bigger in the front. I'm gonna pose him that way.
He's got a new symbol on his gi in the poster for the new Dragon Ball movie.
Is that because he's training with beers? Who knows?
I bet you that's what it is.
Is he training with the cat?
The
I think
cute
he
little
is.
cat. He's a cute little Egyptian kitty cat.
I think he's gonna have to in the new one.
Lord Beers.
What's the next email? We got
He
any?
likes
I don't
food.
know
He
if
likes
we have any
Earth
others.
food.
All right,
guys.
that's the end of the email segment. Email us at podcast@MEGA64.com. Podcast question of the week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But let's.
Cutest
I was
Dragon
gonna,
Ball.
no, I was gonna. I feel like we did boobs or butts.
Yeah, we've done
We
that.
feel like
we've already
let's
done
do
that.
something racy now that Sean's not here.
Yeah.
Wait,
feet
should it be
or-
something about Sean?
Yeah,
Since
something
he's
about
not here?
Sean. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Do you think Sean? We'll give him two options.
You know what? I think because it's going to be the Christmas cast, we should do something nice for Sean next week, and also at the same time do something that he hates.
Yes. Right in.
Everybody, write in your compliments about Sean,
And
everything
something-
you like about him. He hates hearing compliments. He fucking can't take a compliment.
Yeah.
So be extra nice. Just go on and on and on about Sean. Really
Just your
shine the
favorite aspects of his personality.
Yeah, shine the spotlight on him. Make him squirm because he can't stand it.
You
We're
can
gonna be
even-
so nice to him next week. It's
you
gonna
can-
drive him nuts.
You can compliment things he's worn in previous videos. Tell him that he looks good in them, and then we'll read that back to him. And you're right, Derek. He will hate it. He will
Yeah.
be in pain and
and
suffering. the whole
talk
time.
about how handsome he is without his
Yes.
beard because he hates
Yes.
hearing about that. But it's
He
so
knows
true.
It's true. He's got a strong chin.
Fact.
We got actually got an email. I meant to play this a while back.
Uh-oh.
But you guys remember Brony Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, he did a cover of that nuclear song that plays in the Metal Gear trailer,
Yeah.
and he just sang over it and just sang about MEGA64.
Oh, really? So this is a cover version of the Mike Oldfield
It's just about Dr.
song?
Pock's life.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Is it about Horatio at all?
I don't think so.
Oh, look, he's playing favorites.
Just Dr. Pock. Just the white man.
Yeah.
Maybe Sean can make this the theme song.
I
It's a
doubt
privileged
it.
song.
Yeah, I think it's impossible.
I don't think so.
Sean,
Anyways,
is
turn
Sean
that off.
coming in to edit the podcast?
Bad
He
character, bad song, bad reference. Nobody cares. Shove it up your ass. Your fucking ass.
Whoa.
And
Cool.
You got fired up.
Hey, Brony Mike, thank you for the
That's
song.
cool, dude. I
Really
like
enjoyed that.
I like fired up Derek.
yeah, go play some more Metal Gear and fucking hug Rocco. He could use a hug. Not,
Rocco loves
not
being-
me though.
You love being hugged, don't you?
Me?
Yeah. I give you a hug sometimes.
Just
Rocco-
give him a hug right now. Can you give him a hug right now?
Yeah, I'll
No.
give him a hug.
Yeah, give him a hug.
No,
Merry
I don't wanna
Christmas.
hug.
Merry Christmas.
I don't want to hug.
Give him a
I don't want
hug.
to hug.
Give him a hug.
Ew,
Derek.
no. Even worse.
Can you both hug him at the
No.
same
Yeah,
time?
we can do
Can you
that.
both hug
No.
him at the same time?
No.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
I don't want it.
You love that
I
kind
love
of-
affection.
I don't
you
like
need
that.
more affection.
I know, I'm a hugger. I come from a hugging family, so
Yeah.
sometimes I notice when I go to hug people, they're not into it. Some people we meet at cons and stuff that I see regularly, but, you know, I feel close
I'm
to
more of
them.
a handshake guy.
Yeah, you're more
No, you're not.
fondle, you're more molest digits kind of guy. Squeeze the webbing.
We were giving you legit affection, and,
Yeah,
you're trying to bother him.
You're trying to
Yeah.
give me an erection.
That's
is what you're
that's
trying to do.
that's
Did
not
it work?
that's not the Christmas
Don't
spirit.
film my penis.
You're being a
There we go.
Scrooge.
Don't film
Kevin,
this area.
don't!
Kevin, put it away.
Stop!
You're being
My
a
hoodie
Scrooge.
looks like a boner. It's not really that. It's the hoodie thing that does that. That's the hoodie. That's not me underneath it. It's just the hoodie that does that. The thing here. Put
Oh, I think we're out of time.
All right, well, thank you for watching this week's podcast. Tune in next week for the Christmas Cast 2014 edition. It's going to be off the chain, special guests, lots of good eats. So Alton Brown might be there.
Whoa!
Little Food Network joke for you, all you foodies out there. I'm a foodie myself. I do like good food. I'm weird.
I like good food too.
Did you like when Alton Brown used to put the camera in the microwave and you would actually
Yeah.
open it and put the food in there? That was kind of a cool effect. Yeah, Eric knows.
Is that the Bill Cosby rendition of the Alton Brown theme song?
Nope.
Yeah, what was that all about?
That was
you,
just the
you a
theme
Cosby
song.
fan or what?
No.
You would be.
Do you support Spanish Fly, Eric? What are you saying?
Good night.
Ended on Eric's face.
Come on!
You are for playing that song.
You make me feel guilty.
Yes, Eric's racist. Yes.